And ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hammer with an impressive 3-homer performance in his last game. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. Devers headed home. The relay, he'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 2-run lead.
And harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. That's to third. Slings it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of it. So the lineup flips over. Max Schumann up next for the A's.
Schumann.
And he tries to drag bunt towards first. Hammer takes it to the bag. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Yeah. Hammer.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's gone. Home run number 60 on the year. And they add a pair. It's 9-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
Line drive. And that is that. So it's no runs. So 2 down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jack Hammer. He's already homered in this game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like the way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Right side, hard hit. O'Hearn takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Booga.
There's a swing and a drive. Lede makes his way towards it. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Right fielder, Connor Joe.
So stepping in for Boston, Connor Joe. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
In the air, right side. Rooker sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Jorge Mateo now. Grounds 1 to short. Lopez. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Well, they never had a chance at the double play there. Took a risk going to second, but he got rid of it perfectly to get it there in time, and he keeps that runner out of scoring position.
Two outs. And they're all loaded up.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, boot. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Base hit, 1 run in already. He's in there. And they extend their lead. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. 2 outs, base is empty.
Clemens.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take game 1 of the series on the road. Hammer. Jack Hammer. First and second. 2 outs. Hammer, the next to hit. Rips that one center field.
It is, Boo. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Ripped to third. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 1 and the A's nothing. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, Hammer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a couple of errors lead to a run. We go on to inning number 2, all tied 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So digging in, Brenton Doyle. This one in the dirt. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. This one smacked out to left center. Could be extra bases. The throw in there safely.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Run comes in from second. It's 3-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Yeah, Hammer.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. His 61st home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 5-1. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here's Josh Bell. And he lays down a bunt. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. That angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. They get 1 and 2 in time to first for the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Jack Hammer.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. That's not coming back. Another homer. His 62nd home run of the season. It's 6-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
First baseman, Ryan.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Ground ball right side. Hammer. And he beats him to first. He's safe. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Jack Hammer.
Get down, ball, get down.
Line drive. Come on.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Bottom of the 9th. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game no aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And they tag him out.
The first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
This is J.J. Bleday. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Hammer had a great showing in the win. 4 hits. Jack Hammer, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Jack Hammer.
Hammer.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boo. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. Severino in the dirt. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Up the middle. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And next for the Red Sox, Connor Joe. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
1 out, runner at second. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The first baseman, Jack Hammer.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Connor Wong will hit next. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's nothing. 1 out, bases empty.
The first baseman, Jack Hammer.
Hammer came up with 4 hits in his last game. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one opts against the fence. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
1 out, runner at second. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a 1-2 in the dirt, but kept close. This ball's chopped on the ground. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Squeezes it, and that is that. So they strand a pair. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's nothing. Base is empty, one away. Jack Hammer getting ready to hit. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. Out towards right center. That's well struck, and it's into the gap.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Man at first with 1 gone, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Popped up. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Runner at first with 2 away. Cedric Mullins up next for the Red Sox. On the ground to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting, the right fielder, Connor Joe.
And stepping in for Boston, Connor Joe. Two on, 2 outs. Struck him out looking. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's 2. Two outs, runner on first. Now the third baseman, Tyler Callahan.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. This to center field. Espinal hustling after it. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's tremendous.
Hammer made a big contribution despite the loss. 4 hits in the ball. Jack Hammer comes into this one fresh. One down. So stepping in for Boston, Jack Hammer. That one ripped. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that quickly 2 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, these Red Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next offering is downstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Man at second. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. He circles the bases. His 7th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Top of the 6th inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Yuri Ruiz.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Base is empty, 1 away. Akil Baddoo, the next up for the Marlins. Baddoo goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. And a pitch. And a ground ball to first. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Man at first, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jack
Anything
Hammer.
in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Hammer, base hit. Devers headed home. He'll score easily. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the bases. Managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Jack Hammer ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Now at the plate, Jack Hammer.
First baseman.
You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That one is absolutely belted. One run's in, and it hits off the monster. Now the second run is in.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, dude. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. So two in scoring position with one out. Connor Wong, the next to hit. Luke behind second. Base hit. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now. We're still only one away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Looper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. And it's off the green monster. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out with extra bases.
Back to the top of the lineup. And here is Yuri Ruiz.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Ruiz measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing at a ground ball. Nice stop. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, right fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And a bunt right side. Reaching down, makes the catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jack Hammer. Beozo back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it bangs off the monster. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The other way. That's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton.
And stepping in, Doyle. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
In the dirt, blocked. to the outfield, base hit.
Opportunity for them to break this game open.
Next to hit, Connor Joe. Hammer on third, Wong on second, Doyle on at first with nobody out. Grounded to third, could be two. One at second. They get the out, but the run scores and the Twin kill him.
It's always
The first baseman, Jack
Hammer recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. His 63rd home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
2 on with 1 out. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is Hammer. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are